Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your flustered host, the Lost Chevalier, completely flustered, continuously flustered. Let's continue Malina's path now. You pull down the trapdoor that leads to the attic, and are almost immediately assailed by the sharp smell of liquor. So much alcohol has evaporated into the air of the attic. Breathing it makes your head spin. Bottles lie screwed across the otherwise immaculate surface of the room, with the exception of the wooden desk in the far corner of the room, squatting upon which is a largely black computer. Slouching on an old leather couch at an angle incompatible with the long-term back health, Malina crawls peevishly at you from heavy little eyes. Taker, it's a bit early for a visit, isn't it? It's 12:30. The eyes stutter. Pass me that bottle, will you? That is one. You grab the requested bottle of Uncle's Dispen Herbit juice off of a nervy coffee table and walk over to Malina. You sit down next to the demon and hand her the bottle. Pulling the cork out with her teeth, she drains the bottle of liquor dry in 3 deep swigs before tossing it behind her and into a garbage can. That was amazing. From the clattering of bottle against bottle, you conclude that the bin hasn't been emptied in quite some time. That or Malina fills it with extreme prejudice. So tell me, why exactly are you up here disturbing my beauty slump? I have a pancake for you. That better not be euphemism for something. I'm not nearly wasted enough to that kind of interaction. Nope, FedEx. Pretty sure it's one of the games you ordered. In a sudden burst of speed, Malina snatches the packet from you. She tears the top of the packet off with ease and rummages around inside it with her free hand, eventually extracting a slim case. Oh hell yeah! It's that copy of Hero Commander 3 that I ordered. I have been waiting all week to play this thing. I have heard the AI is almost unbeatable at high levels. Hold up, you're telling me there are games out there harder than Vantage Masters? Oh yes, you have no idea. That reminds me, Taker. Are we still on for our game session tonight? I'm just dying to take this game out of the spin. Of course! Games with a melancholic alcoholic. Sounds like fun! Well, that's something to look forward to anyways. Could you pick up some curacao before tonight? I want to try making something new. Okay. I have the curacao. I got you your booze. What are you going to do with it? Give me a moment, and you will see. She has hearts! Taking the bottle and turning her back to you, Malina walks over to the corner of the attic, where she has laid out various implements of cocktail craft and delicately as assertion with a set of scalpels. She busies herself back still to you as she mixes and shapes liquid between 2 glasses. And here it is, the greeny one. It's nauseantly green and looks slightly radioactive. A thin line of white crystals line the glass Malina is brushing expectantly to you. Thanks. Carefully, you take a sip of the lurid drink. It's actually really good. How is it? It's delicious. The salt rims offset the sweetness just enough to keep the fruity tones under control. Malina switched the drink around in her own glass sans rim. Yeah, so I have been told. Something wrong? Why didn't you put a rim on your glass? I can't. Salts get Demon Freddy fucked up, and not all in the fun way. Huh, and I thought that was just hearsay. Nope, it's real alright. And damn painful too. I once saw Serrada try to snort a line of viscous stuff. It knocked her flat out of her fat ass for weeks. She couldn't even talk without shooting blood from both nostrils like some stupid cartoon character. She paused for a moment, thinking to herself. Best 2 weeks of my life, actually. She downs her drink and then holds out her empty hand. Here, I will make us some more while you move the computer into a more comfortable position. As Malina pours a different drink for the two of you at her improved bar, you walk across the room and easily pull the table and computer over to the couch before sitting back down. Malina joins you a moment later, handing you a refill before flicking the computer on and inserting the game into the disc reader. The game boots up. Actually, the game installs first, then boots up, backed by dramatic orchestral music. We didn't have the budget to compose for this game. We are starting on hard difficulty, right? Like there's any other rational option. Then straight. Now, are we playing on campaign? Or maybe survival mode will be better. Look, it even has a versus mode. Hard pass on that one. Competition isn't worth the bridges burn. Trust me on that. Survival then. That way if you die early on, I get a turn. Like I'm going to let that happen. Hope you're comfortable sitting there, Chief, cause it's going to be a long time before you get your turn in. Oh god, I love this picture. I've been flustered all over again. I'm just going to be really little and I'm going. True to her word, Malina plays the game like a seasoned veteran she is, and she crosses through the early game like a battleship on steroids until... Goddamn quicksand! Why the developers will ever consider implementing a hazard that kills your units on contact with absolutely no warning is beyond me. My turn then. Any sage advice? Yeah, get good or get off and let me try again. You do neither. And the two of you spend several hours in the attic, routinely swearing at the game in turns. As the night begins to wrap up, the two of you slump sideways more and more until you're resting shoulder to shoulder on the couch. My heart. Oh, my heart. So, how does Hero Commander 3 compare to the other we have played? The difficulty isn't all that it's cracked up to be, and the story may as well have been written by a chimp with a stiff typewriter for all the shit I give. Sounds like you got something on the pattern going. What's that supposed to mean? You have done nothing but complain about the last 3 games you have gotten. I'm starting to think you are not actually enjoying them. These last few games, Knight, we have had all ended the same way too. With you getting mad at the game and spending the next couple days sulking before you set your heart on a new game and redo the whole time over again. So you're saying you don't want to play games with me anymore? That's fine, I'm perfectly capable of enjoying myself without your big dumb face taking up my peripheral vision. It's not that. I quite enjoy playing games with you. It's actually quite the welcome relief from the daily hours of life. The house life. I'd just like to include a little more variety in our time together, that's all. I suppose your taste isn't complete garbage. I guess I'd be willing to let you plan the next night. But whatever you find, it's better to have screens, booze, and not to be public. If you can find a thing that checks all 3 boxes, I will give it a shot. Deal. And whatever you pick, it's better not be fucking Dance Revolution. That shit's way too skinky for me. You will have to give this some thought, unless you want to live out the rest of your days in a stale attic playing obscure video games, that is. I will get you some really strategy games. Stellaris is one of them. Malina and Taker affection increased by 1. Select your character. How many times have I been playing this game? Let me see. 9 minutes and 37 seconds. It's time to say goodbye. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a blast. I was the Los Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye. Let's play Cidrada next.